Hey, welcome back to the ThunderPals Monster Hunter World live stream. I am your host, IcebergMike, and it feels weird looking at the PS4 and hearing some home music. Been messing with the Switch so much, not used to having some ambiance. But let me just double check if sound is working. For some reason my Bluetooth isn't connected. We need to address that. Okay. Yeah, we're good. We're good. Okay, so apologies for the late start. It's been a rough day for me. I haven't seen none of my regulars or the mods, and I can't say I blame them. Wait, what? What you mean you can't download it? It would have been nice if you told me this error beforehand. Not now. Well, I was looking into it. I don't think I can actually do the Iceborne stuff yet. I think I have some things to do first. But I want to just get back into playing this game. The only reason why I stopped because things got a little too hard and I was kind of at the... Wait, what? Oh, well, I guess I'm gonna have to go through the motions with y'all and deleting things. I could have sworn that I had enough free space. But I guess not. Spider-Man's kind of a slam dunk because I don't know when I'm gonna get back to that. Kind of the same with God of War. We'll get rid of Spider-Man for now. For now. That should give me more than enough space. Let me make sure. So I don't even think my stream's outputting. Oh, it is outputting. Okay. How come I'm not seeing chat then? Who are you? Where's Mike? So these are good questions. Sony, PS4, Nani. Who is this guy? Well, there's a reason why it says 81 and not 1. Obviously, I've played this game before. Yeah, you should be able to download it now. Alright, Samant. It's a good time to be RB anyway. Yo, are y'all serious? Fam, I set this thing to download hours ago just so this wouldn't be an issue. Well, this is gonna suck. 73 minutes. I don't think we're playing Hunter. Because my stupid... I set the download to go and no errors came up. So I'm thinking that it downloaded. Now I come to find, nope. And I don't really got time to be waiting an hour plus. I was gonna play the game for an hour plus. Inkling was good. We actually have a problem here because I thought that I thought that the game downloaded, but apparently it has not. So I guess the stream is gonna be you watching me watch the progress bar and hope I can play this game for like 30 minutes to try to salvage this stream. Redbox, what's good? Imam was good. I thought. Yeah, I thought. I thought it downloaded, but sadly it did not. Which pisses me off. I was very tired from my real job today, so there was no way I was starting at the regular time. And then I had to modernize the Hunter thumbnail because it was using the old style. I'm glad that I'm done with Let's Go, so the next time I do anything Pokemon related, I can use the new thumbnail style. But I decided to update Hunter to the new style because it's kind of a forever game in a respect. So it can be allowed to evolve. Kind of like how Mario Maker 1 evolved, because Mario Maker 1, actually I kind of did the same thing in 2, where the style was simplistic and then I got more diverse, not diverse, I guess more creative over time. The thumbnail is a Let's Go what? God, I'm getting tired of YouTube. I uploaded the new thumbnail. Why did it do that? Let's make this into a podcast. Screw it, we might as well. What are you like? Are you guys into Monster Hunter? Have you heard of it? Like, have you played any of the previous games in the Hunter series? Because if I'm keeping it all the way a buck, I'm not really a fan of the older Monster Hunter games. I've played what was it? Ultimate. I played Try. I think I played 4. There was one on the PSP that I played. I think that one is what messed it up for me. The PSP one. Because I was playing it with D and the Wizard, but they got into it heavy. I just couldn't deal with it. The PSP is infamous for having a really shitty analog. I wish I knew where it was right now so I could like show you. It, like, the PSP analog is horrible. I don't know how that got out of quality control. So because of that, I just couldn't get into the game was hard. Then to control it was even harder because of how poorly designed the analog was. And then I'm seeing D and the Wizard just advance further and further. I'm getting left behind, so I'm just like, yeah, I'm struggling too much with this. I don't think this game is for me. And I bought later versions, bought the Wii U version, bought 3DS versions. I just couldn't get into it. However, when Monster Hunter World came out, I was on that kind of day one, if not week one, and I enjoyed the experience. I saw the Iceborne stuff coming, and I'm like, well, I'm a fan of ice. And I did want an excuse to get back into playing some Monster Hunter, because I really did enjoy my playthrough for World, even though sometimes some of the higher tiered bosses were kind of like, fam, really? Tempered Kieran is probably one of the most annoying fights like, period. Dang, this game looks really good. That process bar is really cool. It's very cool. Yo, I swear to you, I turned my PlayStation 4 on for like the first time in like a long time, probably months. I put my disc in. It says, "Oh, update has started," and I didn't see no error messages come up. So I navigated away from the PlayStation and I went to try to work on the thumbnail. Obviously, you know, I ended up KOing. But when I woke up, I'm like, should I still even do this? Yeah, I'm here. But I find that it didn't download. I thought it downloaded, but no. You never heard of it? Yeah, basically from the background I just gave you, it can be a very challenging game. So if you've played it before in the past, or you've heard things about it, you feel like you wouldn't be able to get into it, I would suggest trying Monster Hunter World, because I couldn't get into the previous titles, but World makes it so much more streamlined, and I wouldn't say easy per se. Veterans will call it easier than regular Monster Hunter, but I feel it was the right kind of difficulty for players that aren't so dedicated to grinding. You will have to grind. It's a weird kind of relationship with this game. You want to fight the next monster to advance the story, but you need to grind on the monster you just fought to get armor pieces and upgrade pieces. So you're constantly refighting monsters just to fight the next monster, to repeat that same cycle until you get to the end, which is kind of the reason why I stopped playing, because I had to fight the tempered elder dragons. What is it? Valhazak, Teostra, and what was the other one? It was a wind one too. I can't remember the name offhand. Valhazak was my favorite one to fight, because almost every time when I fought Val, it would be with veterans who knew how to deal with him. So all you had to do was equip yourself properly so that damage over time doesn't affect you, because that particular fight, he spits out some nonsense that just it whittles down your HP. I think it's Elifa. It's some E word. I'll show you if we can actually play this tonight. But if you are equipped to deal with that and you're with veterans, that fight is so fun. Because it's just a matter of wearing them down. I don't know if I just got lucky, or if it's how I just described it, but almost every time I fought them, people were there with me who knew what they were doing, and that fight was fun. I wish Kashula Dora, that's the other Elder Dragon. So you had to basically fight those three, and I could fight Val, because I just told you Valhazak was like my favorite of the elders. Teostra was annoying, but kind of dealable. You could deal with it. Kashula Dora is like stupid. This dude would just be putting mad wind tornado gust things around the field, and it could be to the point where you can't even get to the dragon. Like, it's like kind of like how Ansem uses Come Guardian in Kingdom Hearts. Like, you want to attack Ansem, but you can't because the Guardian is in the way. Cashulidora does that with these wind spouts. Like, nope. Denied. Don't try to swing here. What's wrong with you? Bit of epicness. What's good? Sans is in Monster Hunter World as a me gunner costume, by the way. Wrong game. And Epic, you saw that I did a reaction to the direct, so I should know that. I know Cobweb Michaels likes to live under a rock, but Cobweb Michaels is aware of Sans in Smash. Although, like I've said, I think I said it yesterday, I don't like the fact that Sans is a me brawler. I mean, a me gunner. I think he should be a brawler. Actually, I think Sans should be a character. Let's keep that. Let's keep that a buck. Sans should be a character. However, you know, if you're gonna make Sans, make him a brawler. Why the gun? Like, that doesn't seem like it makes sense. I didn't get to the Sans fight in Undertale. If you look at the embarrassing part 1 of me and D trying to play Undertale, Rich made that video really funny though, so you should watch it. But if you see it, like, I'm stuck in the beginning area. I didn't even get out of the first part. So it just, one of these days I'll get back to Undertale. Maybe when they put out more Deltarune stuff, then I'll feel like, yeah, maybe I need to get on this Undertale. But for now, I'm gonna stick to well, it's weird because I really want to get back to doing more PlayStation stuff. Clearly, I had to delete Spider-Man just now because I don't think I'm getting to it for a while, but I want to play it again. I want to get back to Fire Emblem. I got Pokemon out the way, thank God, so I don't have to worry about that till Sword comes out. I want to play Iceborne, so that's why we're here. I want to play Horizon Zero Dawn. I want to play Breath of the Wild. There's like a lot of things on the list, but I think high priority right now is probably gonna be Hunter, Fire Emblem, and probably Dragon Quest 11, because everyone, not everyone, but a close friend of mine really wants me to play it. A couple of you said that I should play Dragon Quest, so I'm with it. This game is so fun. I know, right? Hello. Won't you guess who I saw today? There's a lot of people you could have seen. I'm not sure. Unless you're like, hey, that's a loaded question because you could be merging universes, so you could have seen Goku for all we know. Let me think. I'm trying to think of like a rare character from Tokyo Ghoul, but I'm trying to jog my memory. I can't think of no one. I might have to go like to Wikipedia and like pick like a random character name. Screw it. We'll say you saw Hinami. You saw Hinami, right? The Sans fight is hard. I know it's hard. I still owe Soldier 86 a reaction to it. It's not that I don't want to do it, it's just I don't have time. I almost didn't even stream today. I'm just happy Santa's in. I don't think we're getting an indie rep this time. We still need Shovel Knight. Like, there's so many like glaring omissions that like I don't understand how these people aren't in. Isaac from Golden Sun needs to be in. Gino needs to be in. I honestly think Sora should be in as like an auto include, because a lot of Kingdom Hearts games were on Nintendo platforms, and with the whole like Disney vibe that's in the air when you play a Kingdom Hearts game, it just feels like a Nintendo type thing. And Smash has evolved from just being a celebration of Nintendo to a celebration of gaming. So I feel that why not? I got a real hot take though, because they tried to like have this whole heroes versus villains motif. Give me Sephiroth, man. Put Sephiroth in the game. That'll give you hype levels near, like, if, let's just say for sake of argument, Goku was put into the game, which I don't support. I don't think Goku or any other anime characters should be in Smash unless like they've run the well dry and like everyone asks for is gonna be in here. But I'm telling you, Smash 6, if there is a Smash 6, that game's gonna be trash. It's in terms of roster. No way are we getting everyone back. Like, you might get the Sega people back, like Bayonetta, Sonic, and what was the other one? I want to say Shulk. There was Joker. You might get Sonic, Bayonetta, and Joker back, but I don't know about the others. You might get Snake back because Konami can't do anything with the Metal Gear franchise anymore, so they'll take some money to try to get some more out of Kojima's legacy. So you might see Snake, but that's about it. I don't see Square Enix giving rights for Cloud or Hero. I don't see it. So if we're gonna get more characters, I definitely want Sora to be one of those characters. And screw it. Put Sans in. Put Gino in. Put everyone in that's been highly requested. I don't know if Isaac has been requested heavily, but he should be a first-party Nintendo character. I don't know if... I think it's Camelot who developed Golden Sun, but I'm pretty sure they'll have no issue with allowing you to put him in his likeness into the game. We need Jevo now. Toby Fox must be the happiest developer in the world. He's working with the company that inspired Undertale for him. Megalovania has a kick-ass theme in Smash. He did music for Town and Deltarune Part 2. Yeah, Toby Fox is out here. I saw Juzo. You know, the one female CCG that likes to sew herself? Oh, that's what's up. Is being worked on with the help of Nintendo. Ugly Stewie, what's good? Welcome to the stream. I'm sorry for going on a rant here, but I set my download to download. I didn't see any errors, but for some reason when I go to press play, sorry, your download didn't download. I'm like, nani? So I'm here doing like an impromptu podcast, waiting for this progress bar to go to 0. Kobe Mike, what you mean, one troller? Not Hinami. We shouldn't complain. We got King K. Rool, Ridley, Simon, Banjo, and freaking Kazooie, and Joker. It would have been worse if Isaac and Shovel Knight weren't in the game at all. I just want people who should have been in the game already in the game. I feel like the 3DS Smash may have messed up more things than we realized. This might be a hot take. I might be completely wrong. But I think because they were focused on making 2 games, one on a lesser platform, they didn't have time to like work on a whole bunch of characters. And they added a lot to Smash 4. Don't get me wrong. But it's just like I don't know, because I want Waluigi in just so we can just have him in. Like, you might as well just put all of the Mario clique in. Someone was trying to argue with me that Piranha Plant is more worthy of being included over Waluigi. And I'm like, you knock it off. Like, what? We're just going to allow all the enemies to be Smash combatants now? What, Goomba? Here comes Goomba trucking down the level. Like, yo, knock it the what? Man. That man had me tight. And then he was trying to defend Game Freak. It's like, oh, you getting the Pokemon game you wanted for the Switch? I'm like, yo, you gotta hold these people accountable. They can't say in the 11th hour, a couple of months before the game comes out, we're not putting all the Pokemon in, and do it for a lame reason, like, oh, we want to make the animations look good, when the animations do not look good. And then we learn that you're working on another game at the same time as Pokemon. Like, huh? Like, what is this? And I'm not gonna stay on that because you already know how I feel about it. But this dude was trying to like defend Nintendo. Like, don't get me wrong, I love Nintendo. I've had a Nintendo console, pretty much each one from the NES up, since I was a wee lad. So the problem is that I don't love Nintendo enough. It's just that Nintendo's at a point where they could rule everything like flawlessly, but they got it in their head that they can't do nothing wrong, so they just make these weird decisions that I'm just looking like, you, is you dumb? Like, fam. Want Goku in Smash? Play Super Smash Flash 2. I don't want Goku in Smash. I've been hard on Dragon Ball, mostly Super, but I've been hard on Dragon Ball in general because everyone like quotes it as their go-to anime, and maybe that would have flown years ago when it wasn't a Naruto, a My Hero Academia, a One Punch Man. Shoot, even back then, Full Metal Alchemist told a better story than Dragon Ball Z, if you ask me. But everyone just loves Goku for some reason. He's not a bad character. He does some really dumb things, but I don't hate him. I just think he gets valued too much. Like, he's your go-to, like, fam. No. Someone, the same person who wants me to play Dragon Quest was like, oh, Akira Toriyama designed the character, so you should want to play this, right? Like, no. Dragon Ball is nowhere near my top 10. I'm not sure if it hits my top 20. I didn't plot this out, but I know My top 5 is One Piece, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, Full Metal Alchemist. I'm trying to think. Yeah, well, One Punch Man and Naruto. Now, a lot of people may question me putting Naruto in my top 5, but you gotta understand something. You can't fault a series for filler, because almost every show before this new wave of we're gonna air our show for 24 or 26 and go on hiatus, you either did your season and went on hiatus, or you had to like chop up your storytelling so that you wouldn't be close to the manga, or you'd have to do a filler arc. This is why Bleach has problems, because, well, it's anime. The manga has problems too, but that is a podcast by itself, talking about all the problems with Bleach. I unfortunately know a lot about it because I followed it from start to finish, and I was hoping it would get better, and it never really did. And that really sucks, because there's a lot of good potential there, and there's a lot of good characters there, actually. And I actually want to really like Orihime, but all the build-up that they do for her ultimately means nothing. I mean, she gets the happy ending, she gets to be with Ichigo, but it's like, fam, all this wasted potential. You're a reality warper. Aizen should be fodder to you, and yet you're succumbing to him, and it's just there's so many problems with Bleach, man. But yeah, Dragon Ball's not my, I don't hate it, but it is not what drives me to really like anime. I like really good storytelling. We'll drop the really. I like good storytelling, because not everything is gonna be on the level of a Hunter x Hunter, of a JoJo's, or One Piece, where everything is structured and there are questions asked in chapter 1 that you gotta wait at least 200 chapters to even see like a hint to the answer. There's mad stuff in One Piece we don't know about. And what they're like, I think they said they were like 80% through it. You think that if you're being objective, thinking like where they gotta go next, they gotta go to Raftel, Laftel, or the last island. They gotta go to Elbaf, and they probably gotta eventually go to the Holy Land. So that's at least 3 arcs worth of story left. That's just stuff that's mandatory, that they kind of have to go through. And we don't even know, because for people who follow One Piece like hard, you know that they're eventually going to go to space. We don't know how they're going to do it, but they're going to go to space. I know this is a weird thing, like, what are you talking about? They're pirates, they're on the sea, they ain't going to they're going to space. Sorry if I ruined One Piece for you, but somehow, some way, they're gonna end up there, or Oda's got some explaining to do, because he left a whole bunch of Chekhov's guns in his story that point that space is getting involved in the story somehow. So I don't know how they're gonna do it. Part of what is appealing to One Piece to me is like, you have all of this lore, all of this background. How in the hell are you gonna how are you gonna link all this? What you did already was epic. How are you gonna finish it? Are you going to finish the plate? Are you gonna don't pull a Mass Effect? Don't pull a Game of Thrones. Don't do it. Stick the landing. Don't pull a Darling in the Franxx. Don't pull a Sword Art Online. Don't mess up the ending. So I'm hoping. So given what I've seen so far, I don't see any reason for One Piece to end horribly. But right now, I don't see. You would have to do a lot of things, or not do a lot of things for that story to end badly. So I can't wait for its completion. Still updating. It's a big update. It's 34 gigs, and I'm on Ethernet. Like all of my systems are connected through Ethernet. So I'm not on Wi-Fi trying to get this update. I would have just canceled the stream if that was the case. I can see Pac-Man, Mega Man, and Banjo coming back easily. Namco helps with production. Capcom seems supportive, and Microsoft and Nintendo have been buddy-buddy. Yeah. Honestly, I think Rare, if Microsoft is smart and Nintendo isn't stupid, Microsoft will loan or rent out Banjo to Nintendo and allow, I don't know, it's always been Rare that worked on the game, so I guess they would have to give them some Rare staff and make a real like Banjo-Kazooie continuation type thing. Because I think they tried with Ukulele, but I don't know if that was it. I hadn't played it, but I haven't heard about it either. So I don't know if it's revered or not. But I think it's time for another Banjo game on a Nintendo system. Or you could do it multi-platform. Screw it. Make the next Banjo game and just allow Nintendo to have a version on the Switch. Don't you know Suzia, a CCG member that sues herself a lot? I can't remember. Apparently, Masahiro Sakurai drove Toby Fox home after discussion and hung out. Yeah, I saw that. That was in the direct. I don't know if that extra Sakurai part was part of the direct or just something they tacked on, because I feel like they wanted it to be attached to the direct, because the middle part of that direct was not that great. Because obviously I'm not a fan of the design choices that Game Freak has chosen for Sword and Shield, Curry included. So it's like, really. So those were down points for me. How it came in firing on all cylinders. Overwatch, the Smash info. There was other stuff. The Link's Awakening stuff. There was a lot of good stuff in that beginning of that direct. And I guess they realized, since they're not going to talk about updating Pokemon or Mario Maker, let's end it with Sakurai, so people don't think our direct was terrible. I think that was a good move. Because I had to give it like a 9 after the Sakurai stuff. So I'm guessing that was a purposeful move. At least Nintendo's kind of learning. They're kind of learning. And I think that was dope that Sakurai and Toby were just like playing Smash, and like he even joked and said like, yeah, he might be better than me. I gotta give Sakurai props though. He was playing 2-player with 2 controllers. Like, fam, you know how much muscle memory is required to do something like that? It looked hard looking at him holding his 2 hands to the controller. I'm like, what? That was crazy. Piranha Plant is more iconic than Waluigi. I'm not agreeing that guy arguing with you, but a Goomba attacking with his bulbous eyebrow not sound badass. Well, he actually didn't agree to Goomba, but then I said Paracoopa or Paratroopers, and he was like, yeah, they got hands. Goombas don't have hands, so I'm like, yo, I can't. I'ma just agree to disagree. Waluigi has a smash trophy, an assist trophy. It's not a matter of making a moveset. You can make a moveset for anything. Just give us the character. Phoenix Wright is not in Smash, but he's in Ultimate Marvel 3, and his moveset kind of comes from his game. Like, he presses witnesses, collects evidence. No one ever thought Phoenix Wright would be in a fighting game, but he is. So you're not telling me that someone who's in Mario sports games, you can't find a moveset for him. No. Build upon his whole stomping thing. Make him like a dirty fighter. Like, all the stuff he does is just like, you know, like regular, like Luigi's kind of like on some aloof, maybe even whimsical moves. You already got a baseline for Waluigi. He's the anti-Luigi. Make all his moves like purposeful and like gritty, like stomping someone out, haymakering someone. Like, I could make a video on this if I really wanted to. I don't, but I could. Like, it's a layup to give Waluigi a moveset. Put him in the game. It doesn't make sense. In before this becomes an update stream. Best Boss, welcome to the stream. Hey, what are all the games you have? We'll be here for 20 years if I list all the games I have. So I'm gonna just take a casual look at my shelf, and I'll name the top 2 rows, because those are some of my Switch games and my PS4 games. Monster Hunter World, Batman Arkham Knight, Crash Insane Trilogy, Final Fantasy 15, Street Fighter 5, Dragon Ball Fighters, The Last Guardian, Ni no Kuni 2, Inside and Limbo, No Man's Sky, Final Fantasy 12, The Zodiac Age, Detroit Become Human, Overwatch, Octopath Traveler, Puyo Puyo Tetris, Super Bomberman, 1-2 Switch, Mario and Rabbids Kingdom Battle, Breath of the Wild, Wolfenstein New Order, Watch Dogs 1 and 2, Uncharted 4, Tomb Raider, Tekken 7, Shadow of Mordor, Ratchet and Clank, One Piece Burning Blood, Ultimate Ninja Storm 4, Murdered Soul Suspect, Mirror's Edge, Mass Effect Andromeda, Little Big Planet 3, Guilty Gear Sign, Guilty Gear Revelation, Grand Theft Auto 5, For Honor, Final Fantasy X, Final Fantasy 14, The Division, Destiny, and Spider-Man. And I have way more games than that, but I'm not about to go through all of them. Just know I have a lot of games. You just got here? Well, you probably left because I was not answering your question till just now. I'm someone that gets hyped for every type of character reveal, even for characters I'm not familiar with because they're out there. There's a group of people who said they wanted that character for years. That's kind of why I'm on the Waluigi bandwagon, because they've been asking for him. I don't think people have been asking for people who I want, like, very vocally, like Isaac. People want Sora, but I really want Isaac because I thought Golden Sun was a really good game, and I really should play the other games in the series. Who else I want? I want Sephiroth. I don't know if people are really vocal for him, not as much as Sora, but I want Sephiroth in. I want Waluigi. I want Gino. The Gino thing kind of calmed down because of the Mii costume, but that still doesn't count to me. Same thing with Sans. I think anyone who is an assist trophy or has a Mii costume should be a character at this point. And they should make an echo of the Richters and put Alucard in. Like that's like a easy echo where you just got the really, I guess he would be the antithesis to the Belmonts, because they're kind of like items versions of Little Mac in a way, in terms of like they're very powerful in what's the word D uses, in neutral, but the minute you gotta start recovering, it's like, oh boy. They have better recovery than Mac, but not by much. So having Alucard make up for those weaknesses, and I guess give him a different kind of weakness where he's like a glass cannon or something, that would work. But yeah, I'm with you. I want everyone who wanted their character in to get it, but we know after a certain point, I didn't think we were going to get anything past the 5. The fact that we're getting more, and the first 5 honestly were like, whoa. But it kind of helps me because I did want to make a speculation video, but then I kind of backburned it because it's like, well, they're almost done with the character sheet. I don't need to make this video. I just got renewed interest. I can talk about who I want. What about Tokyo Ghoul? Probably when I was talking about anime. If Tokyo Ghoul Season 2 continued the same way as Season 1, maybe I could put it top 30. But as it stands, it's not that good. I haven't seen that much anime, even though I can talk about a couple at length, but I haven't seen that many, not as much as I guess a regular otaku has. Like, I don't know what Konosuba is. I haven't really seen, like, I seen 2 episodes of Psycho-Pass, so I haven't seen Overlord. There's like probably a couple of staples you think I should have seen and I have not. But ever since pretty much ever since One Piece and Hunter x Hunter and JoJo, like, my standard for what's a good show has jumped up significantly. So you gotta come correct. If you're gonna tell an epic, tell an epic. If you're gonna be just fun slice of life, that's fine too, but don't be trying to tell an epic and forgetting your characters. Because that is the worst thing you can do. Dragon Ball does that a lot. Well, at least Super does. They tend to forget what characters can do, what they're capable of. Like, and it's real messed up because Goku and Vegeta are basically gods. So, like, what's a king to a god? Well, like, the closest person to them is Piccolo, but even with that, it's like he would have to like find another like strong Namekian to fuse with just to even hope to get on their level. Piccolo trains his butt off, but he doesn't have God Key, so it's like fam. I didn't understand the Tournament of Power. I know they wanted to try to include everyone. There had to have been a better way to do it than that, because that was not good. What is Krillin doing against Jiren in a fight? Like, come on, man. Hello, what are all the games you got? I just got here. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. This is kind of like, This is not how I envisioned this stream to go, to be perfectly honest with you. So I'm sorry if I'm very behind on chat, but I'm trying to answer questions, and I'm also trying to like make this somewhat entertaining, since I'm not probably going to be playing this game for very long when the update does finish. So much anime talk. Yo, it be like that. Say Burger King, feet fungus. Burger Queen, feet fungus. Burger King, no. I'm already... I don't even have water. Oh, I do have water. Alright, let's try it. Burger King, feet fungus. Burger Queen... Yo, that's hard. Burger Queen, feet fungus. Burger Queen, feet fungus. Burger Queen, feet fungus. Burger Queen, fig fungus. Burger Queen, feet fungus. That's hard to say 5 times fast, man. When Sakurai said buy an Xbox, I felt that. Yeah, if you want... I mean, he couldn't say emulate it, because clearly there's emulators out there. If I really wanted to, I could just download a 64 emulator and play Banjo-Kazooie in HD, probably 4K. It would be upscaled, but there's people out there doing that. Like, I don't get how the fan community outdoes people with teams, a budget. Like, I don't get it. Like, when the another Metroid 2 remake came out, and they gave that man a cease and desist, I saw someone review the game, and I'm like, this game is like wholly superior to the thing that Nintendo put out. Like, homeboy, this was like a labor of love for him. He like did research and like planned things out, fleshed out the world, made it look livable, made it that things happened. Like, it wasn't just dark corridors. Like, there were ruins of a laboratory, of like living quarters. Like, my man went in trying to flesh the world out. And dude, I think it was Geek Critique. I think that's the name of the channel, the Geek Critique. He was comparing another Metroid 2 remake to the Samus Returns that came out. So I'm like, the remake's kind of better. Like, homie actually went in. Like, that could have been like the Sonic Mania for Metroid. And I'm not even really that big into Metroid like that. But I thought that was dope how he did that. And it was one guy. Like, I don't get it. I just don't. You can't make it make sense to me how Nintendo is just sleeping on franchises. Why isn't there a good Star Fox game besides 64? Why? I've said this plenty of times. Go the Mass Effect route. Turn Star Fox into a Mass Effect-like game. And you... gangbusters. They're fighting a war. Star Fox is kind of like I wouldn't say a parody of Star Wars, but it's definitely heavily inspired from it. Like, you could have easily come up with like a intergalactic space opera like story for Star Fox. And where you go, like which planets you choose to go to, affects the story in different ways. Kind of like how the 64 version did, but they just made it a rail shooter with story. Like, I don't... Man. Buy an Xbox. Nah. I had the opportunity too. I think someone was selling Xbox One X for like $250, but I'm like, I'm cool. I don't feel like saving up the bread for that. And whatever I want to play on Xbox, in this case it would probably be Cuphead and Ori of the Blind Forest. I think there's PC ports for that, so I don't really need an Xbox. Cooking Mama port. Oh, you're getting that in Pokemon Sword and Shield. You ain't watched the direct? You get to make curry. You get to make curry. Ellie, what's good? If you could, then why not? I'm not sure what you mean. Change the title of this stream to the waiting game. Oh no, it was gonna be a Hunter podcast, but I don't have much to say about Hunter, so I'm just spitting off the hot takes given on what I'm reading in the comments. Puyo Puyo Tetris is great. I love it. I didn't beat it because I'm stuck on this one section and I want to like perfect it, but I can't seem to do it. I think it's these two twins that you gotta fight, and I can beat the scenario, but I think there's some like perfect thing you have to do, and I'm trying to do that, and it's just not working. So I'm like, no, I'm not proceeding until I perfect it. Yo, you have Little Big Planet 3? Yes, I do. I'm not a fan of the Little Big Planet series. You would think I would, right? For some reason, it's not as intuitive as Mario Maker. I don't know why. I tried to get into it. I really did. Not for me. Smash literally revived Fire Emblem, so if they pick a character people don't know well, who knows? Maybe that series might get a new fan. This game is literally beating up advertisements incarnate. That's a fact, because obviously Fire Emblem took advantage of all the Marth and Roy fan clamoring, put out Awakening, and that sold gangbusters. Which is why Lucina, I'm pretty sure, even though it's a good narrative reason, the reason why they made Lucina pose as Marth is to try to put that connection in there. Like either Lucina as like a daughter to Marth, or some type of lineage, like something there. Just to link Marth to the newer games. Yeah, and I think Dragon Quest was on its way up there, like, because people really like the Builders games, and the mainline games were getting ports, so I think it was already in position for more PR. I'm glad Square Enix is doing that, because I felt like ever since the Enix Square merger, Dragon Quest hit the back burner, at least in the States. But with all that positioning they were doing, and then the hero reveal, I'm like, this is how you get a series that ain't doing so well to do a whole lot better. I'm with it. You could say they subverted the expectation. That's a fact. Cuphead and Ori is on the Switch. Well, there you go. I bought Cuphead on Steam a long time ago. I think we covered it on the channel. I think it was me and D. We played it. We were supposed to continue. Never happened. I don't know, B. I definitely need to cop that Ori if it's on the Switch, because I did want to try that. I watch a guy named Game Maker's Toolkit, and he gives Ori a lot of praise. And the reason, like, if you're a Mario Maker 1 vet and you understand that I kind of know my thing when it comes to level design, a lot of it comes from Game Maker's Toolkit. Like, if you just watch a lot of his videos a lot and often, you'll be right as rain, man. He really knows what he's talking about. And he's not even a games designer. He's more like a critic or an analyst. But the stuff he comes up with, it just makes sense. And then he tries to, like, subvert or spin what you normally would look at in a video game and like propose a different idea. And I think you even use other games that are lesser known to back up his claim, because they did what he proposed, and I'm like, yo, that's crazy. He's pretty good. Game Maker's Toolkit. If you are a fan of ThunderPals, you should watch Game Maker's Toolkit. You'll get some good game design implanted into your brain. I'm current on chat now. Everyone was tired of me soapboxing, so they just left. I hate that, because it's like, it sucks being a streamer sometimes, because if you're too quiet and you're not engaging, people don't like want to really mess with you. If you talk too much, then people get turned off and they, he's so self-centered. I don't care about your anime talk. I'm outie. Like, fam. Like, what do you want? we're on a download screen because I goofed and didn't do my due diligence. So now I gotta wait for this update. And I gotta play it for at least half an hour, because what was the point of waiting? I could have just been like, yo, stream canceled. We out of here. I'm sorry. No, I actually want to play it for a little bit. Even if it's just one mission. Although, it's almost 9 o'clock, so I need to wrap this update up, B. Yeah, wrap that gavel up, B. I got work tomorrow. Longest I'm staying is 9:30 Eastern Standard Time. I need to make a Little Big Planet video. Thanks for reminding me. I'm putting that on my schedule. Alright, that's what's up. I wonder what Sakurai's next project after Smash is. Oh, you didn't know? More Smash. Nintendo's probably gonna give him a vacation, and then he's gonna be working on another Smash game. Or maybe he'll take a break from Smash, pass it on to someone else, and he'll work on Kirby or whatever. I don't know. It's up to him. Ice Climber Uprising? Why not? Princess Bubblegum, you can't stay, but gave you a thumbs up. Have a great stream. I mean, I'm trying to like I wanted to play this game for like an hour just to like get myself reacclimated with Hunter, because I've been away for so long. But it looks like this whole this whole stream is just me updating because I goofed, because I'm tired and I probably shouldn't have tried to stream today. I'm sorry, guys. But thank you for coming through, even if it's just for a little bit, and thank you for the like, man. It's much appreciated. I want a 2.5 Mario game, not new Super Mario 5, not Mario 4, just a new 2D Mario with a twist. Think a la Kirby 64 and Yoshi's Crafted World. So basically 3D World 2. Basically. Or since they figured out a way to get 3D World to be 2.5, that could be the graphic style that they make the next game off of. I want them. I know that it's weird because it's all Mario, but when I think of like Mario and the Mushroom Kingdom and like things that you could do immediately that would be dope, you would connect all of the locales of the Mushroom Kingdom. Like, I don't know why this isn't a thing yet. Every time I've played Mario Kart 8 or any Mario Kart for that matter, And I've seen all these different areas: Moo Moo Meadows, Toad's Turnpike, Coconut Mall, Neo Bowser Highway. All these different areas, and maybe some of them aren't in the Mushroom Kingdom. Maybe they're in Sarasa Land, or Toad's Turnpike could connect you to all the different places. Like, there's so much opportunities for building lore and like connecting things, and it's like, I don't know if it's Miyamoto's fault, because I don't think he likes story in games too much. I think he just likes his whole arcade move to the right and win formula, which is fine. I have no problem with that, but I see so much threads that you could put together and they just don't do it. I'm like, come on. Connect these places. Have Mario like visit, like instead of going somewhere else and save the Mushroom Kingdom. Have the plot and whatever's going down happen in the Mushroom Kingdom. Why do I have to go elsewhere? Well, I mean, I guess because you're traveling to Bowser's Castle. Well, spin it. Instead of having to like trek to Bowser's Castle, have the final battle take place in Peach's Castle. And like, you could start it like Super Mario World. They're on vacation. Bowser, instead of going to his lair, he literally takes over the kingdom by taking over the main castle. And you have to go through the actual Mushroom Kingdom, the different locales, and save Peach. And you know what? Throw Daisy in there too. He kidnaps both of them, because Daisy doesn't get used enough. She was used in Super Mario Land, and that was about it. There's a lot of like female characters that are not being utilized. Thank God Odyssey put Pauline back in the canon, but have her appear more. Have Rosalina appear more. Like, if it's a kingdom, where's everyone else? Is it just toads and enemies? Like, flesh out the world. Mario and the Sacred Star Coins, Mario in the Lost Land, Paper Mario, Revenge of the Paper Shredder, Peach's Castle is the setting for the final battle of New Super Mario Bros. U. Kinda dumb though, like in speedrunning, how the hell is there already lava in her castle? Yo, I don't even understand. Wait, let's break it down, because I didn't play a lot of the RPGs, so I don't know if the problem that I'm having is already solved. But are these games in 3D? Like, because when I'm thinking about it, I'm thinking of it like a 64 or Galaxy or Odyssey type style, where you can actually walk around everything like it's a living, breathable world. I guess you could call it like a sandbox open world game in a sense. That's kind of how I want it to play out. I don't know if that's been done. Clearly there's been Mario RPGs, but I'm not necessarily asking for an RPG. Galaxy was not an RPG by any stretch of the imagination, but it still had story. That's kind of what I'm asking for. Connect everything to everything in the Mushroom Kingdom is connected. You can explore all of it. there's story, and I don't know. It just, like, remember your characters. We're going back to that. Remember your characters. Even throw Captain Toad in there. .3D world style of the game, pretty much. I don't get, if you're in Peach's castle, why would there be lava there? And even a bigger question, why does Bowser even stay around lava if it can kill him? Yes, he has magic and he can become like Dry Bones Bowser to survive it, but I'm sure it hurts him and sets him back a couple of, I would say, weeks. You are getting burned alive even if you're using magic to keep you alive. So I'm sure that all that regeneration and healing is gonna take a while. Why even have it there in the first place? Like you're like shooting yourself in the foot with your own gun. Like, you already can breathe fire. What do you need lava around you for? Does the lava power your fire up? It makes it hotter. Yeah, that hasn't helped you for a long time now. Mario's been through plenty of lava worlds or lava fiend levels where he got out relatively unscathed. So I don't get it. All but Super Paper Mario were in 3D, and that game was great. I didn't play them, so I couldn't tell you if it's bad or not. I just want all those places I see in Mario Kart and in certain Mario games just be connected. That's all I want. That would be the perfect Mario game to me. Just everything is connected. You could even do some throwback stuff. Like when you actually get to Peach's castle, you gotta go through the paintings again. Not like as much as there was in 64, but like at least a decent amount, like I'd say 5 to 10, before having to actually fight Bowser. Because you're not. This is not like a reprise of 64. It's just a nice little throwback. So you could have like all of the main areas, but not as many levels. Like, yeah, we took some of those paintings down. Like, yeah, don't worry about it. There's only 10 levels. And you could pick like the best 10 levels and have them represent, like, it'd be a nice callback. That sounds like a series finale to me. Well, that'll never happen because Nintendo loves their money too much. Like Scrooge McDuck with the money vault. It's kind of crazy. I got a consistent 4 people watching a download. Here's the worst part. It's 15 minutes left, right? It's got to install. Which is why I probably should have just canceled the stream. But I didn't want to leave y'all hanging. And I think maybe the YouTube algorithm will get upset if I don't stream. Right, where you broke Trace. You broke tradition. You're supposed to stream 5 times a day, 5 times a week, once a day, not 4. Wait, what was this direct? No, you're throwing it off. YouTube is weird. I don't know why I'm putting so much stock in it. I think that it can make you a lot of money if you utilize it correctly. I believe in this brand, and 772 of you also agree with me, so, well, we could say 771 because obviously I subbed to the channel. But yeah, It would have been funny if I deleted Dauntless and that would have given me enough space for Monster Hunter. It's like, yeah, I'm gonna delete this and play the real version of this game. Dang, I was kind of hoping there'd be more hot takes. I'm kind of tapped out. Maybe I should have did the Pokemon rant. I swear that video is gonna come sometime soon. I have a vacation coming up, and hopefully this time I don't get screwed out of it. I had to move it, so hopefully, I mean, I'm pretty sure there's nothing gonna go wrong. And during that vacation, I'll definitely be putting out those videos, and maybe you'll get longer or an additional stream during those weeks. That week. Well, actually, I should say weeks, because I think after the one that's coming up, I have a week where I go back, and then I'm right back on vacation. So that's their fault, not mine. Whatever. During those weeks, I'm gonna try to increase the amount of I wouldn't say I'm more of a ranter, not a video essayer, and I think that's where I need to know my lane. I'm over here trying to make the perfect video essay, and it's just I keep running into hurdles and whatnot. Because I could have put out the Mario Maker 2 video. I'm just like, whenever I go to edit, I'm like, there's just so much I have to do, and the process is daunting. Editing sucks. Like, it really does. Like, if it wouldn't cost me a lot of money, I would get a person to help me edit or do most of the editing. Because it sucks. I am the table. Thoughts on YouTube's new policies on sub count abbreviations and no cursing? What do you mean? You elaborate on that. Tell me, what do you mean by sub count abbreviations? Now, as far as no cursing, that I can answer. Before D posed the idea to, just be yourself and let loose and not worry about cursing or whatnot, we were doing that, and I had no problem doing it. D was kind of the one who, I would say maybe the RZA too, maybe they just had a problem with holding themselves back. What I don't get about that is you can still give your hot take. You just can't say profanity. Like, I've given you plenty of hot takes. I think I cursed like maybe once or twice. Like, it's not even that big of a deal. Like, I could have done this whole thing without saying one. I've demonstrated that over hundreds of videos. So it doesn't matter to me, but I guess to them it does, because it makes them feel like it's not genuine. But if all you're doing is just not saying a swear word, I don't get how it's not the same. Well, it's not the same impact. I don't know. But I think it's dumb, to be perfectly honest. Like, it's supposed to be YouTube, right? Their tagline used to be broadcast yourself. So even though I don't see, like, I just gave you this whole spiel about, you could be yourself without cursing, and it is still fine. But let's flip it. Let's say yourself is that person that swears a lot. Like, yo, fuck this shit, yo. This shit is trash. This game is fucking horrible, yo. Like some angry video game nerd type. Yeah, that's the perfect guy. Angry video game nerd. Your content is like his. There's cursing, but there's also value within that content. Like, you're learning about old school games you'll probably never play. Because, one, they're horrible pieces of shit. And two, they're on a system that you don't have and probably can't even obtain without... Well, I shouldn't say that, because they got a whole bunch of, like, aftermarket third-party video game consoles, like the Retron 5 that can play like Atari, SNES, Genesis. So it's not like you can't find the stuff. It's more, do you want to waste the energy to do so? And most likely you're not. So he's giving you value by showing you these old terrible games, but he just happens to curse like a sailor because that's him. But because YouTube is trash and they're listening to the people paying money as opposed to the people making the content that's getting them money, you can't curse, you can't be controversial. No, we need the monies. That they said that you can't curse and you can't be provocative. Everything must be Disney or we won't get paid. So you can't do that. You can't use swear words. Don't do it. YouTube, you don't get the fuck out of here. Like, you should be able to express yourself however you want. I don't care regardless, because like I said, I can do this all day without cursing. It doesn't bother me, but clearly to some it does, and it shouldn't even be an issue. They should just get behind a mic, get in front of a cam, and do whatever they want to do. Like, I don't get it. You need to make that make sense to me, because it doesn't. You're worried. Like, obviously for like people like PewDiePie that push that line, I get what they're trying to do, but it ultimately hurts creators when you do stuff like that. Yeah, freedom of expression, you should be able to say what you want, but also you can say what you want, but do you yell fire in a movie theater? Do you? Are we allowed to do that? No, because it wouldn't make sense to. So it's the same thing where you shouldn't go around paying people on Fiverr to do ridiculous Nazi themed things and put it on your YouTube channel. Yeah, it's censorship and I'm not with it. So I don't want people to censor themselves. I just want people to think about what they're posting. Especially since, well, this was before YouTube was like super volatile with the whole adpocalypse thing. But you could see the writing on the wall. They don't like gamers. They rather people from like HBO or CBS that got truckloads of money pouring themselves onto YouTube and getting all those clicks. Like, see, we got Jimmy Fallon, we got John Oliver. Give us money. They can. That's an easier sell than PewDiePie, who you already know what he's gonna do. He's gonna be himself, and his self is not exactly squeaky clean. But it's like, this is what the platform is. This is where entertainment is moving to. Instead of you watching a television show, you're watching me talk about bullshit in the grand scheme of things. No one really cares about YouTubers' problems or their opinions, but some of you do. Enough that you're sitting watching me update a game that I goofed and should have updated it a long time ago, but you're here instead of watching something else. So there's value in YouTube from actual people and not someone backed by a corporation. But YouTube just wants that money, and they don't care how to get it, even if what they have to do to get it screws over the people who help get them to where they're at. Honestly, I'm not really a part of that wave, but I mean, I kind of am, because even though I wasn't active on YouTube from like when it started, I was on YouTube watching videos. I helped YouTube get to where they're at by watching things on their platform instead of watching a television show. I'm watching Angry Video Game Nerd rant about video games. Irate Gamer do a discount Angry Video Game Nerd impression and do the same content basically. Or Sequelitis or Early Game Theory, where Ronnie Edwards had the best show and kind of still has the best show. Dad questing and side questing. Rest in peace, Ronnie. I'm trying to think of other stuff that was on early YouTube. Oh, all of the J-pop and K-pop that I loved that you can't really find now because the record companies are trash. Oh, this is not available in your country. Then why is it in the search results? Don't be a tease. Cause then I'm just gonna, if I really wanted to be petty, I'll just get a VPN. Now what? I should have one anyway, given how terrible people are now. They just want to hack into everything. But if I get a VPN and hide my subnet, my IP, or change it to look like I'm from Tokyo, now what? It's stupid. You shouldn't region lock. Video games got rid of region locks for a reason. They're stupid. You shouldn't region lock music on YouTube. It's stupid. If I want to listen to Hikaru Utada, Naomi Amuro, Kodakumi, Tokyo Jihen, Chemistry, M-Flow, if I want to Rip Slime, if I want to listen to these people, I should be able to. And the fact that it's a crapshoot, or I gotta hope someone uploaded an MP3 just so I could see or hear rather an iconic song from them. Like it's trash, man. I don't know what they're doing with the streaming. YouTube's abbreviating sub counts for over 1K, and there's no way for a subscriber to see the live count at all. Also, YouTube censoring people on making rules on what not to talk about. Well, I just told you how I felt about that. That's trash. Gutter trash. That kills people like Angry Video Game Nerd that give you value, but they just like to curse. Like that's part of their lexicon. That's what they use. That's how they move. That's how they talk. Like that's not, no. And that abbreviating sub count and not being able to see a live count is pretty trash. I don't know if they're making that in response to the whole PewDiePie versus T-Series thing, but it's a kind of a bit of a case of too little too late. And now you could just, like, it doesn't even matter now. Because, like, if someone else supersedes T-Series, it's not like it matters. Because no one can see the actual count. It's kind of stupid. I don't even get what's the point of that. I feel like it's just retaliation against PewDiePie. Because, like I said, they don't like us. Obviously, I'm getting this info from Matt Pat, but when you watch that video, I can't remember the name of it, but when you watch that video, what he's saying is making a lot of sense. It's one of those couch videos, the meta theories, and what he says makes a lot of sense to me. They don't like us, you know, for the advertisements, of course. YouTube deleted over 10,000 videos a week ago talking about controversial things, and strike down and took ad privilege away from more. That's pretty stupid. Start. Update now. Oh, because I had it open. Alright, well, install it. They didn't even block this one guy. Ooh, yeah. They didn't even block this one guy because he had like 4 mil, even though he was actually crossing the line. Yeah, because he makes them money, so they're not gonna touch him. They'll touch someone like me with like 772. Scumbags. And there was one dude who made a fucking Ouija board of Etika at 3 a.m. Stuff like that shouldn't be monetized. Word, respect the dead, man. I'm not one of those super hyper religious people, but come on, B. The dude passed. If you're gonna talk about him, celebrate him or shoot down people with the 2 weak Twitter fingers, but don't be doing crap like that. Yeah, I'm sharing my play. I'm streaming. Hey, come on, B. Yeah, I put my brightness all the way up because I don't feel like having to hurt my eyes trying to see things. Yeah, we'll keep that mid-range. Headphones. Yeah, screw it. Yeah, this is kind of like a get myself back into the game. I don't know if I'm gonna be playing it daily like I was, but you'll definitely see more Hunter World on the channel. Even if it isn't me, it's D. But when I do it, clearly you'll see the thumbnails with my likeness. Equipment and items can be collected by talking to the housekeeper in your living quarters. I'm gonna just fight like one thing and then be out, because clearly we weren't supposed to be on here this long, but I waited it out, so we will play through it. Features marked only can be used by players who... Oh, I actually gotta purchase Iceborne. Okay. There's a lot here, and I don't really feel like watching it. I mean, reading all of it, so I'm just gonna skim. Yeah, alright. Alright, so how much is Iceborne? I can't get it now, but I will definitely be purchasing it very soon. Oh, the add-on is $40. Shit. Alright, so I guess next week next week I'll probably for either Thursday or Friday, depending on what D wants, we'll do Iceborne. But for now, I'm just gonna get myself back into the game. Search for a online session. I miss seeing my character with the wings. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna try to play this game a little more, cause this game is fun, and since there's more stuff to do now, we're Gucci. But I kind of wanted to show some of the newer things. I don't think I can do that. So I think I'm just gonna... I don't even know if I should fight something really hard. I think I better play it safe. Special assignment incoming.
You've achieved something wonderful.
I heard the big news, and let me just tell you, respect. Now that you've done all the field work, it's our turn. We handlers need to do our share. It's not fair to make you pull all the weight after all. Oh, that's kind of cool. Alright. Guild card. I didn't even know people were still trying to give me. I'm so not where I was. I don't even know what to do. What do you have to say?
Congratulations!
Oh right, you're working the field as the scholars on Cloud 9. Believe it or not, I actually saw them fist pumping in the air. Now they want to go in the field and see what you found firsthand. Which of course means someone has to protect them. Don't worry, the fourth will take care of it. We'll make sure they reach the research site in one piece. I can't remember if your cat followed you or not. It feels weird. I haven't touched this game in so long. The handler. Discount tracer. You gotta go? Alright, man. I'll catch you later. Like I said, I'm gonna fight one thing and then I'm out. I'm not even gonna raid, I'm just gonna like dip. This was a good like talk stream, I guess. I first read The Tale of Five when I was little, and I revisited the story countless times since. There are so many uplifting messages, how life can raise from death, how so much can be forgotten, and yet our hearts and our minds always know which memories are the most important ones to hold on to. Let's see. Search for flares. I don't know if I'm ready to fight near Gigante. I don't want to mess up Duke. Screw it. I think I should be able to help. Oh yeah, I gotta eat. Chef's choice. If I remember right, this gets you a copyright claim. I hope they fix that. Fresh. I enjoy his jokes. Alright. I got potions, I got megas. Is there a way to get rid of? I need to sort. Ah, okay. Yeah, it's been a minute. I'm not even sure why I need some of these things. I think honey and something gives me mega potions. I think that's why that's there. Depart on quest. Let me hope that I don't mess this up for the squad.
The wing drake's in a frenzy. I smell something wild nearby.
I didn't want to do that. Alright, I think I'm remembering. I'm trying to remember how to run. Alright, remember this. Get the barrel. Get that barrel. Yeah, I shouldn't have put the vitality on. Because most of it's got a cooldown. It's gonna fade. Oh, Nova. Nova, you better knock it off. Oh, it's running? Did they cut the tail? Yes, they did. Good work. All right, coming back. All right. Oh, I should have had a hot drink. Crap. Do I have one on me? I don't. Crap. All right. Yo. I'm so ill prepared for this. I need earplugs. This dude is out. This dude is old Dan. Crap. All right, got that mount. Crap. You never want to be at the business end of a monster. Just in case they try to fire their laser. All right. Get my health all the way up. Alright. Oh, dang, you got another mount? Jesus. My man got 2 mounts. Oh, snap. Oh, I missed mining. I remember this part. This part can be deadly. Oh, he's not. Y'all woke him up? I thought we were gonna set the explosives off. Excellent. Oh. All right. Get him out! Get him out of here! I'm gonna disband and return to base. That was pretty good, even though I wasn't sure what I knew what I was doing. Oh snap! Apparently I was trying to get a challenger charm, and I got everything I need for it now. That's what's up. I almost want to do another one, but it's 9:30. I need to get out of here. Oh, right. I'm not even on camera. Mamma mia. I will take them all. What is this? I'm guessing that's all useful. Yes, I'm taking them all. Appraise it. Anti-blast. Hunter rank 87. So there should have been no reason for me to die. Yeah, it's been too long. I don't even remember like most of the things you're supposed to do. I didn't even have hot drinks. They probably think I was like badass by trying to fight in there without a cold drink. No. I just was not prepared. I think I'll do one more. Try to find another Gigante. Oh, we got items. It's you, right? The plants are always in such a fine mood during the day. Now, are you just here because you missed me? That's actually accurate for once. I will take you all. Okay. Let's see if we can do another SOS. Oh, thank God they changed it to this. That's great. Oh, Devil Joe was annoying. Kluvt that off. Kashula Doda. Near Gargante. Assigned. I'll accept. Oh, I should have used a voucher. Crap. Yeah, whatever. Let me make sure I have a cold drink on me. Okay. We're good. I'll help you. This will be the last one I do, then I'll bow out. It'll be worth doing the update. Getting 2 quests off, even though they have nothing to do with the the update. Sora Magnus. Oh, let me get the blue mushrooms. Wait. Oh, I didn't eat. I'm stupid. I gotta go back and eat. Why didn't I eat? That's fine. Oh. Well, I guess it didn't matter. I guess screw it. Let's do my best to try to get there within the time limit. 40 seconds? I don't think I'm making it. I mean, if I can get one carve, that'd be fine. Are they right here? I got one carve. One. I would have gotten 2 if I wasn't trying to eat. Yeah. Dragon blood is good. What stone is this? Protection? I guess that's fine. Yeah, protection's fine. That was kind of worth it. That's like free money, 3 EXP. I want to actually fight another Gigante, so we're gonna try. to do this again. So I can get my feet wet again before I actually play the update. Oh wait, where am I going? I'm going this way. Search for them flares. You're Hunter rank 14 trying to get this dude? Bugged. Oh, you started a minute ago. I'll use a voucher. Oh yeah, let me... Well, I can eat there. I'll eat there. Wait, I gotta be approved? I might as well went to go eat. I think there's a fast travel system too that I'm just not using.
It dropped you right into the fire. Look sharp, partner.
Crap. Right. Why can't I move? I was hoping to fight this with a squad, not have to help someone. Oh, right. Where are you? All right. Right, stop running. I want that tail. Right, trying to do bull. Get out of here. All right. Come on. Oh, you had enough? Homie's leaving. Where's that material at? They said that there was material around here. Where is it? Oh, whatever. I gotta... Where's my whetstone? Right. Stop moving. Ah. Now we made him mad. I'm not doing as good as I would like. Ooh. That's not good. I shouldn't have gotten hit by that. Why am I bouncing off? Trying to dig into me. Get out of here. That was dangerous. come on, B. You gotta watch your health, man. You leaving so soon? Where's that tail at? Get my caravan. Our sharpness is all the way up. Alright, let's go get this fool. Did he go? Oh, he went here? He went here. I'm about to blow him up. Am I just too strong for this dude? I remember Degrading being like completely... It's not what I wanted. Stop it. Where's that vitality? No, don't do it. I was gonna... Oh, come on. Alright, whatever. Probably don't even need it. Dude just want to crash into everything. Crap. That was unsafe. I couldn't get the mount off that one. Get 'em out of here. I think that took longer than it was supposed to, but whatever. Alright. Clearly I'm OP for near Gargante, which makes no sense. But this is where we at, so. When we load back into Astera, I'm probably gonna call it. No one's watching this but Samad anyway. Alright. Quest complete. Elder Dragon Bone. Regrowth Plate, Tail. Okay. I'll be taking all that. I think that's a good place to end it. Leveling all the way up. Okay. That's what's up. The arrogancy is in port. But Iceberg is going to sign off. So I'm happy I got to play this again, even though it was a very short time. Thanks all of you for tuning in for the long wait for 2 Dragon Slays. Next time I do this, we'll see what these special assignments are about. I'm probably gonna do this Thursday. If I don't want to do Fire Emblem, we'll see. But the next time I do this, I will have the actual DLC and we're gonna dive into it. I just wanted to get my feet wet again into this, and I definitely missed it. Even though I'm pretty sure I don't know what I'm doing. But that was a stream. Thank you very much for watching. We're live on the recap. You've been chilling with the Iceberg. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe to the ThunderPals YouTube channel for more Monster Hunter World and other things gaming. If you want to be notified of when we post or go live, smack that notification bell. This way you are notified. Hitting the subscribe button sadly is not enough. If you want more notifications, my Discord server is a wonderful place for those who want to just unwind and connect with like-minded people. I play Super Mario Maker on this channel a lot, and level codes posted there get played on stream. What was I? Oh, and you know, it's just a cool place. Want to get them numbers up with cool people. You get the notes, you get to chill, and you get your levels played. I think it's worth at least looking into. If you wish to support the ThunderPals monetarily, there are 5 avenues for you: Redbubble, Streamlabs, PayPal, Patreon, and Twitch Prime. Links are in the description. Special shout out to Sermod, Dignified Savage. PRG told me it's supposed to, I don't even forgot the pronunciation, but apparently Jeroentjeee is not how you say it. So I'm gonna have to like get with him to make sure I'm saying it right, but he's a good dude. He helped PR, so shout out to him. Txbergy, Big Head City, Erico, Lost Subversion, all my fans, mods, staff, but most importantly, you guys have a good one. ThunderPals out. We're done here. No raid. I don't really feel like looking for someone, and I really do nothing that substantial here. But I will think about doing it next time. As for now, I'm out.